Hi guys, today's video is going to be another renovation video. I have previously filmed a bathroom renovation video, so if you haven't seen that, I'll link it up the top and also in the description box. Our landlord is about to start doing up the kitchen, which I'm hoping isn't going to take very long because while it's in progress, we are not going to have a kitchen sink, we're not going to have any benches, we're not going to have any storage for our plates, our cups, our cutlery, our cooking equipment, our food. So it's going to be a little bit problematic and I'm hoping it's not going to take too long. But I thought I would document the process. So this is what it's looking like beforehand. I'm going to give you a very brief run through. I'm not going to open all the cupboards, I'll just show you kind of the layout and stuff. But before we start, I thought I'd start over here actually. We do have this bookshelf, which obviously isn't part of our kitchen, but the wall that it's up against, I think is going to be removed. So I thought I'd show you in case we end up moving the bookshelf somewhere else. So what I mean by the wall is there's this tiny little bit of wall here that I think is going to get either partially or completely taken out. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to keep that bookcase where it is. Anyway, next to that wall, as you come in, we have our fridge freezer just there, and then that goes straight into this open pantry situation. So there's lots and lots of space in there. We've got our bins down the bottom. I think there are doors for this, but they're just in storage somewhere because there's not really enough space in the kitchen to be opening doors, and it just kind of works a little bit easier if it's all open. And then as we pan around, we've got storage up the top, a bit of bench space there, and then storage down the bottom. The oven goes there, and then there's more storage up top, storage down bottom. We've got the sink there, and then it kind of comes around. It's not an island, it is connected to this bit, but it kind of acts as an island here. So we've got our dishwasher underneath, some more storage, and then it kind of hangs over the edge here, so there's space for some chairs to go underneath there, but there's no storage on this side, and I think that is something that's going to change. I think he's planning on putting in a secret little storage cupboard here, from what I understand. But yeah, that's our kitchen. It's functional, it's been awesome, but I think it's going to be a bit more modern looking once the renovations are done. Hopefully there'll still be enough storage space. I think the pantry is one of the main things that's really going to change. I think the plan is to get those thin pull-out pantry things, and I think this bench is going to get extended along there. Oh, this is what's happening at the top, by the way. It kind of goes up to the next story up there. So we also have kind of display area up at the very top. We're not really displaying anything other than we've got a picture there and a Lego Taj Mahal. But yeah, so I think possibly he's also going to go higher, although there's not a lot of point because we won't be able to reach really, but I think he is going to use a little bit more of the height option. So yeah, that is the kitchen before. I think the floor is going to stay the same. I think he was originally planning on changing the floor, and then after doing the bathroom floor and realizing how hard that was, I think he's decided it's just not worth it. So from what I understand, the floor is going to stay the same. But yeah, I'll see you for day one of renovations. Renovations are starting tomorrow, so we have started taking everything out of the kitchen. So we started actually with the cupboard that was here, and we've moved that over to this side, which is now our pantry. So we've taken pretty much everything out of the pantry, popped it here. We've started emptying the cupboards as well. So we've kept out a few cookbooks because we've still got an electric fry pan, a rice cooker that we're going to be able to use. On the table here, we've got some things that we're going to need: microwave, some dishes, cups, and cutlery. Underneath the table, we're putting things that we're probably not going to be able to use. We've put a few boxes of stuff into another room as well, but we ran out of boxes, so we just got things loose under the table. So anyway, that thing's gone. As you can see here, we've got most of the stuff out of the top of the pantry anyway, all the food related things. We've just got a few things down here we've got to move. And then we haven't really started over here yet, so all our cups are still there. I did do the shelf because that's all the things that are on the table. I just took a few glasses. I don't think we're gonna need all of them, but I obviously have not finished. I've made a start on this cupboard as well, although I haven't finished, and some of the things are just here. We need to find a spot for the toaster as well, because I am going to be wanting to use that. I think Jonathan's done some of this cupboard. He said he's done the top shelf, so that's like half done. We're still going to want boards as well, so I need to find space for toaster, chopping boards, knives, and the kettle, but I think that's all we're going to need out. We just did our weekly shop and we got stuff for a stir fry, which we'll be able to do in there, and I got... where are they? Some cup soups for my lunches. And we made a meal last night that's in the fridge as well that'll keep us going for a few days. So yeah, everything's starting tomorrow. Hopefully it won't take too long. But I'll probably come and show you again tonight when everything's out of the kitchen because we really have to get it done today. We have stuff under the table. We've got the toaster on the floor. We've got just stuff everywhere, and then half of it went into another room as well. There's still a couple of bits here that I've got to move, but I have now got everything out of the kitchen. So pantry done, all the cupboards, everything, even the stuff at the bottom of the oven, corner cupboard. Okay, no, I haven't completely finished, but Jonathan's been out and I've been doing this all myself, so I'm like, I'll just leave the last few bits. He can do a bit when he gets home. But yeah, I have pretty much gotten everything out of everywhere. And I've got the dishwasher doing one last load before it isn't plugged into anything tomorrow. That's why the dish rack is still there, because I need to put things there to dry when it finishes. And then we should be all ready to go tomorrow morning. It's the middle of day one, and as you can see, the cupboards on the walls have gone, and this one is in the process of being taken out. The oven has gone, the doors have gone from all of them, drawers gone, and dishwasher gone. So that is where we're at. There's going to be more to update you on today because it's just lunchtime. But yeah, that is how it's looking at the moment. We've been told we can still actually use the sink, not the other side, because the waste has been like unattached. But we can still use the sink, so we've still got running water at the moment. So I've just put my lunch dishes there. But yeah, I would imagine that's not going to be able to be used for much longer. Okay, end of day one update. Not a whole lot has changed since I last showed you, but yes, this one finished coming out, and the framework for the drawers is gone as well. So yeah, I think that's all that's changed. Oh, where our power sockets were, those have all, well, those two have come out, but that one's still there. So yeah, that's how it's looking at the moment. Day two, and most of the bench is out. So that bit from the corner is gone. The bit that would like created our island is gone. They've basically just left us the bit with the sink so we can keep using that as long as possible. Starting to look very much like a shell of the kitchen that we knew a couple of days ago. The oven's not plugged into anything, by the way, and neither is the dishwasher. They're just kind of sitting there to be out of the way. Day three, and we've had some serious progress today. The cupboards came out. That entire thing that was pantry is out, and as you can see, we have discovered like the old wallpaper that used to be on the wall here. So that's fun. This here was the wall that like ended the pantry, so that's gone as well. And also on the other side of the fridge, that wall that was there, that the bookcase was leaning up against, that wall is gone completely as well. What else happened today? Oh, the sink came out today, so we have no sink now. The fridge is still working, but the oven, I mean, like I said yesterday, the oven's just sitting there to be out of our way. It's not actually working. The other thing that happened was they tried to take these off and like save the wall that was underneath, but apparently this has come back too far, so they're gonna have to actually like cut the wall out and replace it. So they gave up on trying to take those little tiles off. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else has changed since yesterday, but I think that's it. Sink, pantry, walls, tiles. Day 4, and the walls came off today. It starts over here. So all like under the window, they've kind of left the top part, but all like where all of the little tiles were on the walls is where they've basically taken the walls off. The wall is there, under there. There's just a good bit of jib that they've kept because they can reuse it, but yeah. So it's kind of like to there, I think, and then it drops down to there. What a funny old kitchen right now. Day 5. So this morning the electrical started, so which is like invisible in terms of there's not a lot to show you, but there's a couple of things. So this is new, so that wasn't wired until this morning. There's one up behind the fridge as well that's new, and then this one is also ready for some plugs to be put in there as well. And then this afternoon the building of the cabinets started. So this one has 3 drawers, one small one on top and then 2 bigger ones, and then also this one which is going to have, I think they said the microwave is going to go above, or not the microwave, but like a slot for the microwave is going to go above that one, so that's just like a shorter huge drawer there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Day 6 of kitchen renovation. So today the last of the socket like bracket things went in, so there's one here now, there's one under there beneath where the sink's going to be, one there. I think that one was already there, but that one's gone in as well. And also 2 of these corner units have been built. So that's them. And I think that's about it actually for today. Day 7, and today the jib started going up on the wall again. So that corner has been done. A little bit in this corner has been done. They've also removed the cork from under where there were no tiles. I think the plan is to re-cork and tile this bit. But yeah, they've also done it in like all of the sections that don't have tiles. It looks like some of those wires are new as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those weren't there yesterday. Day 8, the electrician was here this morning for a bit. I think they were figuring out stuff for the new oven. But aside from that, the jib has gone on the walls. Obviously there are still like bits missing, but most of the jib is up now. So that's something. How funny. Why are those ones sideways? That's strange. Ah, that one is too. Why are some of them sideways? I don't get it. Anyway, whatever. We've reached the point where I've lost track of what day we're up to, so you're just gonna have to go with the caption to find out what number day we're on. But the jib got finished today, even though you can't really see it because there's cabinets in the way, but I think it was that piece that was missing. So yeah, the jib is finished now, and a couple more cabinets got built and they're all like in place now. They still need to be leveled because as you can see, this one here on this side is lower than the one next to it. So they do need to be leveled, but they've all been like squished into place, so they're gonna stay there now, even though the floor underneath, like there's no tiles back there, but that's gonna be covered up by kickboard. So that is how it's gonna be. It's just gonna have, I mean, obviously it's gonna have a bench on top, but yeah, literally this is like how it's gonna be. So corner cupboard, cupboard, this is where the oven is gonna be. Microwave is gonna go on top of there, and then that's a drawer, corner cupboard, and then those are the drawers. This is just the old oven, like this is not going back into there. This is, I think they're gonna sell this. So that's what we've got at the moment, and then the sink's gonna be there, sink with a bin underneath, I think, and then dishwasher and drawers. And then we're not going to have this bit anymore. That bit's going to be filled in and retiled. But yeah, I guess it's like slowly actually starting to come together. Oh, and there's also going to be a tall pantry here. And also there's going to be like cabinets up there as well. Yeah, but in terms of like the floor plan, that is mostly there now. So today the dishwasher got plugged in back to the, I guess, water system or whatever it is. So the dishwasher is now going. It's not going to face this way eventually, but for now it's like that. But yeah, we can use that again. So it did an empty cycle just to kind of like check that it was working fine earlier today. So it all seems good, so we can finally use the dishwasher again, which is so exciting, rather than carrying all our dishes to the laundry and back again. And then also today they did the inner bits of the corner unit. So these, I think, swivel. Yes. So that we don't have to like reach all the way into the corner. How good is that? That's so cool. So there's one there, and then the same in this corner as well. So yeah, very exciting. And also they had to get these to go across there, one on each corner unit. I don't really understand the reason why. It's something to do with the type of bench top we're having, I think. Is that all that's changed? Oh, I don't know if the sink unit was there last time I showed you. That might have happened today as well. So yeah, that's our kitchen right now. This is a midday update rather than an end of the day update, but I've just come home and I was very surprised to see this. I knew this was going to be filled in, but I thought it was going to be with the same tiles that we already have, because obviously that is not going to look good with the different color, the different style, different shape of tiles just randomly filling up the gap. So I don't really know what's going on. I'll ask when they get back. Yeah, I'm a bit confused. But aside from that, our old oven has been sold, so that went this morning. The dishwasher has been plugged in. We have been using it, but I guess they've taken it out so they can do this. So I'm not sure if that wall was there last time I showed you. I think some of the wall was there, but all of the wall is now there, even if, like, you know, obviously it needs a bit more work done to it, especially up the top here, but like at least there is a wall and we're not just seeing the like boards of the house. But yeah, also all the like cabinets have been leveled, so they're all nice and flat, ready for a bench, although the bench doesn't exist at the moment. I don't think it's been made. But yeah, everything's level and ready for when it is made in here. But yeah, I'll show you again at the end of the day when I know what's going on with this. Okay, so I asked about the tiles and I had forgotten, I did already know, but I'd forgotten that the plan is to have vinyl flooring. So those tiles are only in there to make the floor level so that the vinyl can go on top. So it doesn't matter about those. Since then, this bit has gone in as well, and like all the bits where the floor needed to be leveled out. So no, it's not quite ready for the tiles to go on yet because there's still like gaps that need to be filled. But we've been told that we can put some stuff away in some of these units, so we're allowed to fill the 2 corner cabinets with stuff, and this one here, and also the drawers, although we've been told they still need handles, so it's going to be a bit awkward to open them, but we are allowed to put stuff in them. So that might be good. That will like get some stuff out from under the table and from the room that they've been in, and they've been getting dusty, so it'd be good to put some things away. So today we got a sink that's working, it's plumbed, we can use it, and we also got a temporary bench. Not the whole way across, it's not here, it's not in the corner, and it's not here, but enough that we actually were able to take everything off this table, which is great because the sheet that was protecting it was really dirty. So that's in the wash now. But yeah, so after the last time I filmed, we were able to put some stuff in the corner units. So I've just got a few things in there, and then just today, like just in the last 5 minutes, we've put all this stuff up here on the temporary bench. So we've been told these are going to be just chucked out once we've got our proper bench, so it doesn't matter if they get a bit dirty. And we've moved the kettle back in because now there's water, so we can actually use it here. Yeah, oh my gosh, this works. It works and it doesn't leak, which is fabulous. So now, I mean, the only thing that we're really missing in order to be able to use our kitchen like normal is the oven. Obviously there's more than that needs to happen, like the walls need to be sorted, we're getting cabinets, we need doors, and there's still a couple of units that haven't been built, and the floor's going to be done. But like the dishwasher is there, so that's really helpful. The sink is helpful, the bench is helpful. The only thing that would like make life a whole lot easier is having an oven, because we still can't really cook anything. Today's update is that the floor has been leveled. So I don't know what exactly this is. I'm assuming it's like plaster or something similar, just to make the floor like completely flat, so that presumably the flooring, like the vinyl floorboards, can go over this once it's dry. There is a fan pointing at it to help it dry. I think, how well can you see this color? I think this is the dry color and then that is wet, so that's the difference there. We've been told it's probably going to take overnight to dry, so we're going to have to hop over it to heat our dinner in the microwave. Hopefully the kitchen bench is going in soon. It's been almost 2 weeks since it was measured, and we were told about 2 weeks from measuring to it being ready to go in. So I'm hoping that'll happen in the next few days. So apparently the bench has been made and is going to be installed tomorrow morning. So our temporary bench is off and our sink is out just for tonight. And then hopefully tomorrow I can show you the bench top, the actual bench top, and hopefully the sink will be back in by then as well, which is exciting. The floor still looks like this. It's been like this for a couple of weeks now, but I'm pretty sure I showed you this already. They did do a second layer, but it doesn't really look any different. So, the bench went in today. Yay! We've been preparing our dinner, so it's not clean, but we have a new bench top, which is very similar to the old bench top, but I think less yellow from memory. So yeah, the sink is back in, which is great, and we've put a couple of like appliances back on the bench. The microwave's in its actual spot, which is cool. So yeah, that's a big step forward from yesterday. And the other thing that changed today is that the handles have gone on the drawers, so now we can actually open them easily. Yes, I have plasters all over my fingers right now. But yeah, so that's really cool. These will come off at some point, so those won't always be there. But yeah, those are the two big changes. So today there has been some more progress. I guess the most noticeable is the door on that cupboard there, which I don't think was there this morning, or last time I showed you anyway. I haven't shown this at all, but that beam up the top, which you can't see now because my camera doesn't want to focus on it, there we go, that was wood this morning. It was the same color as like the top there, so it was painted up to the end of the door frame, and then that part was just wood, unpainted. So that's been, they've done a couple of layers today. They've got to do another layer tomorrow, so there's still some streaks in it, but I don't even know, does that count as part of the kitchen? But anyway, that happened. What else? Was that it? Oh, these doors have gone on as well. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else is new. The blue stuff that was on the drawers has come off, so those are looking nice now. We have started putting stuff in the drawers as well, by the way. I don't think I've shown this before, but like we've been able to actually put some stuff in the drawers, and they're this nice soft close, so I can just like push it really hard and then it closes really softly at the end there. Yeah, we haven't like filled all the drawers, but we have started putting some things in. I don't know if I've shown you these. These spin like all the way around, so it's really easy to get to anything. It's not like awkward trying to get to the back corner because you can just spin it. We've just got some like containers in some of these drawers, but yeah, it's been another day. And today a couple more doors went on. So the corner door there has gone on. I think that one was there yesterday, wasn't it? And that one? I can't even remember what was there yesterday. But some more handles have gone on. I don't think these handles were here yesterday. So we've got the short ones on these. You've seen the drawers have the longer ones. But yeah, there's a handle on there, and they've decided with the long handles for the corner cupboards. So this one is also on. Oh, that's really hard to open. There we go. Sorry, it's not actually hard to open, it's just that I've got some injuries on my hand at the moment, which is making things harder to do than normal. It's not going to be hard to open once I'm recovered. But yeah, I think that's about all that changed today actually. And then they just finished painting the beam up there, so that looks less streaky than it did yesterday. So lots of like little things that have taken a long time, but I mean obviously it doesn't look like a lot has happened. So I've just come home from work and obviously stuff has happened. So this like underlay has gone down today during the day. This is going to be covered by the vinyl flooring, but this I think is supposed to make it warmer, which is cool. So that is all down all around the kitchen. So obviously it comes out to like here. So things have been rearranged a little bit because obviously they had to move things to be able to get to the floor. So yeah, that's happened. That I guess is the flooring, which is the same or at least very similar to what we've got in our ensuite bathroom upstairs. So that's gonna look lovely. And then I didn't show you this the other day, the box for the microwave has gone in. So the black paneling around the outside, because I think last time I showed you it was just like open and white still. It looked like that, but in here. So that happened yesterday, but I didn't show you because it was like the only thing that changed yesterday, so there was no point kind of showing you that. And I think a couple more of these handles have gone on, but that's not super exciting. It's the next day, and as you can see, the flooring is back to what it was. So I don't know, something went wrong with the flooring and it just wasn't going to work. So they've changed the plan. So the plan is now to retile. So this is gonna stay. They're not gonna like pull this up, but they're just gonna like lay different tiles on top of it. And the tiles, they're actually outside, but instead of being like square, they're actually long like the vinyl and like planks of wood, and they actually look like wood, and they're also like kind of, you'll see them, but they're like carved in so they like feel like wood as well. Which is pretty cool. So it's gonna look basically the same as it was going to look, but they had to take up the underlay because I don't know why, but it wasn't gonna work. So I think that's the only thing that happened today. So yeah, we've gone backwards. Oh no, our dishwasher is back in because we don't know how long the new flooring is gonna take. So that's nice, at least we don't have to like wash every single dish by hand anymore. So today, these boards went up because apparently behind here that wall like was not flat, it wasn't straight, so this board is going to be what the tiles stick onto, so the tiles are going to go up to that level. And also this board has gone in for the purposes of screwing the cabinet into it. So the cabinet is now screwed into the wall at the back and also into this, which means that the shelves can go in now without worrying about it like tipping forward. So it's definitely like screwed in place, it's nice and stable. Also, the splashback is now going to be red. Last we heard it was going to be blue, but this is the new color choice. And I think tomorrow the electrician is coming to install the oven, so I'm so excited to be able to cook again. It's been 3 months at this point. I know it probably looks like it's been way shorter because stuff doesn't happen every day, but yeah, literally 3 months without being able to cook. So today our oven and our stovetop have gone in, which is so exciting. We're definitely going to try and use these. I think we still have a bit more food left for dinner tonight, but we'll probably still make something tonight and just get used to this new thing. So it's all very like smart technology. So like everything is literally a touch screen, and this is a button, but then everything comes up and we've got like, oh hang on, it's gotta be on. There we go. If I turn it on, then like everything is touch screen. See, okay, anyway, I'm gonna turn that off again. And then for the stove, it's also touch screen. It's not working. Okay, ready? So it talks to us, and then you like tap the one that you want, and then you can like adjust the temperature from here. And then that is, oh no, that's not off yet. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now it's off, and there's a timer thing here that you can set the timer, and then off again. So yeah, that's gonna be different for us to try and get used to that. We've got some manuals that we'll need to like read through, figure out, and like make sure that we're using it properly. So yeah, that's what happened today. Oh, today this happened. So I'd say over half of the tiling has been done. So yeah, these are the black like subway tiles that we're gonna have. So they've still got the spaces to like make sure they set in the right place. The spaces have got to stay in for 24 hours. So tomorrow, no one's coming for the next few days. So tomorrow evening we'll be able to take them out and like give it a good clean. At the moment it's really hard to clean because the spaces are like in the way, but tomorrow it should just wipe clean once the spaces are out. So this bit is going to be the splashback, which is these smaller red tiles. So that's what's going to happen there. And then they've done that section. And then the red splashback is going to be under the window as well, but the tiles still need to go in that little patch and over this side as well. Grout, I think, is going to happen next week along with the rest of the tiles, but I think it's going to look really cool. You can like start to envisage what it's going to look like now. And then there's still cabinets that are going to go above, which hopefully they can do as soon as the tiles are finished, because they can just line it up with the top of the tiles. So this is how the tiles are looking after giving them a little clean. So I pulled out all the spaces and yep, I've wiped all the concrete off. There's a few little bits in the corner that I can't quite get out. Hopefully they'll be able to clean that up a bit more for us, but yeah, I think it looks really smart. Obviously the grout hasn't been done yet, but yeah, looks very cool. So today the rest of the tiling went in. So this little section here, it's got its spaces in, and this section over here as well. So same thing again, tomorrow we'll be able to take the spaces out and give the tiles a quick clean. And then the next day, hopefully we're getting some grout. Today, if you can hopefully hear me over the rain, today we got grout. So the grout is black. So it's quite subtle, but yeah, all of that has all been filled now. It needs a good clean. We need like some tile polisher or something to actually like clean it properly, so it looks very dirty and messy right now, but that's pretty easily fixable as soon as we have the right stuff to clean it with. So the tiles have been cleaned today, so you can see that they're looking so much nicer now. So tiles are complete. We are still waiting on the splashbacks for here and here, but apparently those come pre-done, so it's just like one thing that gets stuck on rather than having to do every individual tile. The other thing that happened today is the plugs got put in properly, so they were working. We were able to use like that one, all of them I think. This one's just the switch for the oven, but they were all working. They were just kind of hanging out of the wall before. So those have all been done. There's 3 here, 1 there and 1 over here. And there is also the one out here, which is the actual like lights for the kitchen. So today our pantry has gone in. So Jonathan will demonstrate the opening.
Want to stand there?
Woohoo! And we've filled it up. So it's one of these that you can access from both sides. There we go. So we've got like stuff we don't really need to reach. I think those are just empty containers, some spices. This is spreads and then oils on the other side. Snacky foods, breakfast and like pasta-y things. And then we've got, I don't know, rice, cat food. That's a big thing today.